Yo, what's going on, everybody? Paul, back at you for another Chasing YouTube Pennies live. Appreciate everybody watching after the fact. Thank you for checking this out. So it's Friday. Finally, I don't know about you guys, but this has been one long week, like a really long week. Earlier in the week, I kept thinking it was the next day, like Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday. Monday, I thought it was Tuesday. When we got to Thursday, I was thinking it was Wednesday. That's how long of a week it was. My days were just thrown completely off. But finally, it's Friday. Week is just about over with the work week. And then I can get into a lot of the stuff I have planned for this weekend. It should be a busy one. Got some family things I need to do. Need to get a lot of stuff done for eBay and YouTube since I'm doing this Vlogmas thing. It's Wednesday somewhere, Tommy. You know, it probably is. What's up, Lucky Seven? How are you, buddy? Glad you could stop in. Annie, how are you? Happy Friday. Wow, this really takes a second to catch up on chat numbers. But yeah, got a busy weekend coming up. Hey, Ed, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Tomorrow is our anniversary, so she's going to be at the tree yard working with her brother, selling her crafting stuff. I'll be in the garage cleaning up that mess and getting some more stuff ready to get listed Saturday night, probably. The yearly channel killer. Oh my God, Tommy, you know, I'm about to stop already. I'm having fun doing it, but I've noticed how much the views have dropped. I have one scheduled today already, but I think after that I am going to cut it back a few days. Yeah, I've noticed like the last two videos have 80 and 40 views. I haven't had 40 views since probably like February on my second month of doing YouTube. So yeah, I don't know about that. After today's, I probably will cut back and just keep doing the lives and work on those hours, because I know lives and pre-records, doing them together, the channel won't grow, but at the same time, I don't want 40 view type videos sitting there. So I'll be changing those. The quality goes down 7,000% to make daily vids. It's a channel killer. Yes, I've noticed that as I was editing today, as I was like, this isn't usually what I would do. Granted, I don't think my videos are that high quality anyway. I do very basic editing. I just cut out the ums and ahs and yeah. But yeah, I've noticed like it's just not the same. Ed's going to a Christmas event tomorrow and switching work week back to Monday to Friday, no more Tuesday to Saturday. All right, that's cool. But yeah, we got that tomorrow with the tree yard. She'll be there selling. I'll be cleaning up and fixing stuff up. Then Saturday night, we're debating on what we're going to do. Are we going to go out with the kids and do something as a family since we have them this weekend, or just kind of leave them with their granny and go out to dinner or something for the anniversary? Yeah, Tommy, I'm noticing that with me doing more of these talks while I pick, I've noticed like there's been a drop in the videos, like the viewership. It's starting to tick back up, but most of my subs, they came for garage sales and thrifting. So without me having these garage sales, I've heard ever since I stopped those, but it was starting to get better as I was getting the people that are looking for, you know, like picking style, what sold, with talking in between instead of just the, here, this sold for this sold for this, and this sold for this. It's made those a little more interesting. Still trying to find what I can do till garage sale season comes back. Steve, what's going on, man? Counter programming Vlogmas. I think I might do that. Yeah, today's day 3, and from what I'm seeing on the numbers, I'm gonna change that. I'm not afraid to admit that something was wrong and change what I'm doing. I'm not too proud where I'm like, no, I'm gonna finish this out and go all 30 days. I thought about that after I scheduled today's. So today's I'm gonna let run And then after that, I'll switch. Oddball, what's going on, man? How are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope everything's going good. If the dudes go back and sort your videos by subscribers, it would clearly show the data. Yeah, it's very interesting watching the data. Even with the picking videos, I've noticed every video I've lost a couple subscribers. I've gained them back from other people, but the people that would have came for like the garage sales that don't care about what's sold and seeing you pick stuff to ship out, they've been leaving. I've also had at least one or two people leave on every live. So that's obviously not what they're looking for either, which is okay. I mean, I expect it right now, especially while I try to figure out where I'm going to go with this channel. But it's just funny. I still have so little subscribers like that I'm able to see like just the couple per video what happens. Twerk, that'll do it. I'm not Leroy. Same here. I just like doing different things. I don't plan on changing it. We love making these. If we grow, we grow. If not, it's all good. So, yeah, and that's the way to look at it. If you want to be happy doing YouTube and just do stuff for fun and enjoy yourself, then it doesn't matter. If you really want to grow the channel and really concentrate on growth, then I understand the whole niche down and people only come for certain things. Yes, penny chasing time, Jennifer. Thanks for stopping in. You don't have any garage sales currently, so that really hurts. It does, Tommy. It's hurt so much. Like I think I've told you before, I've got a plan in place for next spring when garage sales hit again. I'm going to do shorter garage sale videos when I do all the editing, and I'm really going to hit it hard in between baseball and football season. That way, when football season hits this year, I don't run out of content. And then hopefully have a little bit stockpiled for like the winter months. Who knows? Maybe this winter I could find something else that the garage sale crowd is interested in. But I don't know. I got a plan in place for next year. I just got to get to next year. Good thing is it's already December. First time fishing adventures. Hey, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been looking lately at a lot of like the auction websites, estate sales and stuff like that. I think I might try a couple of those out over the next couple of weeks because I have a few free weekends before basketball season starts up. So I think I'll try those out, maybe have some videos of that and see how that goes over with my subscribers, see if there's an interest, and just keep following, like you said, Tommy, follow the analytics and see where your subscribers want your channel to go and where new subscribers coming from. Oddball likes the YouTube sales, garage sales, and live chat. Just FYI, it's all part of the hustle. It is. It's everything. A little bit adds up. Outdoor with Big Matt. Hey, man, how are you, Matt? Glad you could stop in. But yeah, it's going to be fun the next couple months, even if there's going to be times where I have some videos that suck, which I feel a lot of them do. Videos that suck and the numbers just tank and, you get discouraged. It's going to be fun, like trying to figure out what people want to see from me. Steve, I did enjoy making those 2-minute thrift videos. The viewership wasn't always there on those, but I know the core audience really enjoyed those. What I noticed was as the channel started to grow, once I got over like 500 subs, the 2-minute thrift videos, they just were at the same place as they were beforehand. Meaning the view count was the same. Like it wasn't going up. The newer people weren't interested, or the older people lost interest. Regina Michelle, hey, how are you? Glad you could be here. Enjoyed that video eBay made with you. I think Commonwealth only does one garage sale per video, I heard. Then he has the other ones from that day in the bank. That makes a lot of sense. It really does. I'm hoping to have more knowledge by next spring where I could really spend more time at these garage sales as well and start looking at more than just sporting goods, electronics, video games, and just seeing whatever catches my eye. I'm really going to be studying this year so I can, have a little more knowledge and can actually spend time at a garage sale going around. A lot of the garage sales, I don't even spend more than 10, 15 minutes because I go up, I'm kind of just focused on certain things, and then the shiny objects that go, hey, look at me and count me out. And it's hard to know what viewers like. Everyone is so different. My flea market videos get low views. Granted, it's not the best ones either. See, that kind of surprises me a little bit. Like in my mind, I would think flea markets, they're a little different than garage sales, but you're still kind of picking out there in the public. You're still having interactions with people. I would think they would do okay. Like I would understand thrift store videos dropping because there's no interactions. It's just literally looking at product and then talking about it and then talking about your haul afterwards. So yeah, I don't know. Everybody just saying hi to each other. So I am basically trying to take it easy this afternoon. Let me see what Tommy just said. Do what Lonnie does, lead the viewers, play dumb, ask them to find stuff you miss, and ask them what the items are. We'll sell comments into a tizzy. That makes sense. That really does. I have noticed there's times where you do get a lot of interactions asking people to point out stuff. So maybe that's one thing I'll do next year. Jessica's Dumpsters Girls. Hey, how are you? You shared me on your community tab. I appreciate it. I did just get that notification on my computer. That's what I was just looking at. I do appreciate that. Thank you. And thanks for stopping in. But yeah, this afternoon, I'm trying to take it a little easy at work. Was out on the road yesterday. That's why I didn't go live yesterday. And I've got a lot of emails to catch up on and just stuff to kind of set up for the next 2 weeks since we're getting a little bit busier now and I'm getting busier. And it's nice. I kind of enjoyed the beginning of the pandemic where I didn't have a ton of work because, you know, none of the customers cared about what I do for them. They're too busy trying to survive and make sure the schools stay open. But now it's 2 years in and they're just ready to get back to work. And I'm going to guess it's because my thumbnail isn't great. A lot of the times my camera angle isn't great either because I'm still nervous filming in public. All right, I understand the nervous filming in public. That took me a while to get over. I still at times get a little nervous at garage sales, depending on the people and how many people are there. But it's something I'm starting to work through. Thumbnails are huge. I mean, they are huge. I can tell when I have a crappy one and a good one. One, the CTR, the analytics, you could see people reacting and clicking on it. But in general, I can tell, like, would you click on it? I try to look on a lot of stuff and say, would I pick up a common item everyone knows and ask what it is and if it's valuable? Lonnie is the king of doing that. See, I haven't watched much of Lonnie's garage sale videos. I keep seeing them pop up. I queue them, and then I just never get around to them. And then I clear out my watch later list because it's just got too big and I don't feel like going back. I do have to see a couple of his to see how he goes about his garage sale videos because it does sound like he does it differently than a lot of the other guys. Squirrels Magnet Fishing. Hey, good morning. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Jennifer, I didn't think you'd go live again this week. I wanted to. I definitely did. I wanted to go live yesterday, but I didn't get back from my meeting till later. I had a 10:30 meeting over in Medford, New Jersey. It's about an hour from me. It's supposed to be 10:30. We started at 10:30. We didn't finish till 1 o'clock. Most meetings I have, they're done in under an hour. So that's what I expected. But we went for 2.5 hours. So I got out of there at 1. I didn't get home till about 2:15, 2:30 after I stopped and got some lunch. And at that point, I didn't bother because I knew, you know, within the half hour, the kids, the wife, and everybody else would be home and I would probably be getting interrupted. So I didn't bother. Today, I am just completely working from home. So I figured I would do that, especially since I'm doing a bunch of emails. Hello, Melanie. How are you? Glad you could stop in. But yeah, I am, Jen. I'm trying to get at least 2 to 3 in per week. I've noticed a big help in the watch hours since I hit 1,000 subscribers between doing a couple more lives, putting out a couple more videos, and just the people that are running my playlist. Thank you to you guys who do that. You don't have to. Perfectly fine working for it. I've already knocked off about 250 hours since I've gotten my 1,000 subscribers. So I'm just over 1,400, like about to drop into the 1,300s on hours. So I'm happy. They're definitely knocking off chunks pretty quick. These lives are getting me anywhere from 20 to 50, depending on how long I stay on. I'm also starting to notice the trend of the days of the week and what times I go on. So I've been looking at the analytics on that and just seeing, how many watch hours I'm getting, how many people are like, concurrent watchers and all that stuff. And just trying to compare the time of day and who else is on and see how much that affects me. I noticed Wednesday's live didn't have as many as Monday when it came to midday, like that 10 to 12. But I noticed there's a couple other people on. And I noticed Mondays, there's absolutely nobody on in the midday. So I could understand why Monday I was pushing almost 30 viewers for the entire thing instead of just barely hovering around 20 like I did Wednesday. Yeah, the wash hours, they suck. But you know what, Tommy? I enjoy doing the lives. And as long as I could figure out how to actually do my regular work while I'm doing these lives, I think I'm going to get there quick. Like, honestly, 250 hours over the last two to 3 weeks. I'm pretty happy with that. Like, that's a huge chunk in a short amount of time. So being a little over 1,400 left, I'm pretty happy. I think I'll get there quick. Ed's been playing my videos in the background at work, so hopefully you get at least hours from me daily, plus your lives. That's awesome, Ed. I appreciate that. I did notice you tagged me on Instagram today that you were watching it, and I do appreciate that. So thank you. Lisa, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Jennifer should go live. Have you went by the hour YouTube tells you most of your subscribers are online? For my pre-records, I do. For the pre-records, I usually try to set it up to go live 15 minutes before that time, just so it's already up. That way, if it's people hopping on right at 6 o'clock, there's a little buffer there and they already see that the video's up. With lives, I don't. With lives, everything it's recommending to me is nighttime. And I'm just not able to go live nighttime. You guys see I pop in and out on nighttime chats. I'm not on as many lives chatting with everybody as I am in the daytime. So unfortunately, I'm not going by that when it comes to lives. I wish I could, even with all the competition at night. I know there's plenty of people on YouTube to go around. Yeah, they give you the one for the live streams as well, Tommy. And everything's like later. It's after 6 p.m. at night, and that's just not really doable for me. Hey Mo, how are you? Glad you could stop in, buddy. Yeah, nighttime. I might be divorced already, Tommy, if I start going on live every night between that like 6 and 9 p.m. that it keeps recommending. They tell you to go live between 4 and 5, so I'm way off. Yeah, you know what? Let me pull up that right now and take a look. Yeah, let's see. Sunday night it has recommended 8 p.m. It says Monday at 8 p.m. is my best time of the entire week to go live based on viewers. 8 p.m. on Monday, that's not happening. Even if I do go on, I've been lately going on for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then I start going over Joey and Drew, Paul, Shay, and Jake, and there's shows I like to watch. Tuesday, it's 8 o'clock. Wednesday, it's 8 o'clock. So I think we're noticing a trend here. Thursday is 6 p.m., which that's not that bad, but I'm kind of busy on Thursday nights with sports. And that's the night we have to go back and forth with the kids and all that with their dads. Friday is 2 p.m. So Friday is probably the one day where I could go live during the day and be there when most of my watchers are online. And then Saturday is 7 p.m. So there's not much that's really doable for me. So yeah, I just go on when I have the time. And honestly, I usually go, the first 15, 20 minutes, I'm between like 10 and 15 viewers. After like that first half hour, I start pushing near the 20 range, sometimes 25, 30. But from a half hour to 2 hour, most of the time, I'm 18 and up on viewers, sometimes like as high as 25. So not too worried about it. I'm going to get there when I do with the hours. And hey, gives me something to do while I work and gives everybody else something to listen to while they work. That's not right. Sorry, I'm starting to send out an email to the sales team for some training I have to do with everybody, and it just seems like it's not the right amount of people. But it might be. I know we've had some turnover. Oh, well, I'll just roll with it. It's a positive way to. That's all I can do. I mean, like you said the other day, Tommy, when I don't even remember what I was talking about. You're like, you're so diplomatic. I just tried to look at everything from both sides and just try not to let stuff get me down and roll with it. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, it sure does, but I get too distracted when I'm watching people live because I want to participate. Yeah, especially in these doing the lives by yourself, you definitely want the chat interaction. So it makes it hard at time to work because I want to keep talking with what you guys are doing. One, to keep you here, and two, just to make it go. That way I'm not just sitting here like, and just being quiet. Like no one wants to watch that. You guys will be out of here, and then that won't help me with the hours either. Cajun Reseller, what's going on, Chris? How are you? You're driving to Biloxi, so I'll be listening but not chatting. Hopefully I don't put you to sleep. Don't go off the road just with how boring I can be sometimes. Really enjoyed your video with Kayla, Chris. That was good. Glad to see your face finally in there and getting to see more of your personality in a video instead of just showing the plush and where you got them and what it sold. Like that was probably one of my favorite videos of you yesterday that you put out. It was really good. Leroy, what's up, buddy? What is this? This is just me chasing some YouTube pennies again. Trying to get some more hours. How's your visit to Rhode Island going? Is it worth it to do lives before you're monetized? I think so. Me just doing the pre-records, I was getting watch hours, but I wasn't getting enough to really get me to monetization. If I stay just doing pre-records, I might still be sitting here next summer, not monetized. So I figured, let me get these hours in, get it done, and then figure out where I'm going to go. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing lives in the new year. I might drop back to doing one every week, one every other week. Because I don't concern myself too much with like, super chats and super stickers. I'd rather just get monetized and get those ads on those videos so YouTube can stop taking the money. Selling Sniper, what's going on, buddy? Monetize? Unfortunately, no. If there's a little money figure under the chat that says I am, that's lying. YouTube's taking my money. But no, I'm not monetized yet. Someday I will. Not too long. I think by the end of the year. Or early January at the latest. Is that supposed to be some kind of sick joke? You want to keep me here? I don't have any here on my head. What's going on, Shay? How are you? You're right. I need backup. I need help carrying sneakers. Well, Tommy, you could tell him to drive back from Rhode Island. Could stop and be your bus boy. Move everything around for you. Oh, crap, she is here. Gotta go. Just asking for a friend. The Hokas. YouTube Premium is worth it for the $12. Can watch everyone's video at a distraction and in the background with no ads. All right. Yeah, I haven't paid for Premium. I've heard a lot of people talking about that lately. I'm not going to pay for it. I get the ads on my phone, obviously. I don't get any YouTube ads on my computer. My computer, I have a pop-up blocker called uBlock Origin with Google Chrome, and it actually blocks YouTube ads on videos. So that surprised me. It's nice. But yeah, I don't think I'll pay for premium. Usually the late night chats that I watch, the late YouTube lives like Tommy's, Paul, Jake, Shay, all you guys, those are on my phone. So I get all the ads on those. Just when I'm watching pre-recorded videos, I don't want to be bothered with ads. So I watch those on on my laptop where it just kind of blocks it. I'm getting provoked by ads. He really helped me so much at my auction. He can run. You can tell he got chased a lot as a kid. Oh, that's great. Yeah, Mo, me too. I'll sit through till the 5-second skip part of the ad pops up instead of paying for the premium. Needed for work since I have to be outside for half my work, so the background playing is a huge plus. Okay. Oh, do you mean you have it on like your phone and like your phone is just off and you're playing it in the background on your phone? On my laptop, I just can leave videos running and I just lower the volume down and it just keeps going. Mo's too cheap. He lives in Cali. Annie, Dr. P. All right, let me send this email. I unfortunately have to set up a 2 to 3 hour training session with each account manager. That's going to be crazy and tough because some of these guys are, upper 60s, and trying to teach them computers can be, trying to teach them new programs on the web. And it's just, oh, okay. Yeah, that is annoying on your phone when you could be watching a video and if you accidentally like turn off the screen and the video just stops. Usually if I'm outside though, I just bring a Bluetooth speaker and turn that on. In thrift stores, I don't really listen to much YouTube when I'm thrifting. I know some people listen to these lives and things like that when they are, but I don't. I think we worked well at the auction. I do have some trips planned for next year, more than one. Oh, that's awesome, Leroy. Hopefully this time we'll get to meet. It's definitely looking more into these auctions. I've been looking at the online auctions, not just high bid, just checking out some other websites, Auction Zip, Auction Ninja, seeing what's out there. Leroy's listening to us at the barber shop in the hood. All right. You're at the barber shop, Leroy. Aren't you supposed to be like participating in the conversation, having fun, being involved with everybody joking around, talking shit, not listening to a YouTube video with your earpiece in? That's kind of your white side showing there, Leroy. Lisa's on her way to the post office and UPS. Nice. Yeah, when I get off here, I'm going to be going to the post office as well. I've got 3 items I sold yesterday. Sold my first golf club. Had some listed for months and finally sold one of them last night. So that was fun packing that up. Actually, it was pretty easy. I was surprised how easy it was. It was just a wedge. So that fit right into the big tube box. And then I sealed that up. I didn't know where to price shipping for golf clubs. I was going back and forth. Should I do calculated? Most of my stuff is calculated. I figured I would just take a chance and do a $12.50 flat rate shipping for these wedges. This one was only one, but I have like 5 listed, and see how that goes. And then, if one goes out to Cali and the $12.50 isn't enough and it's more like 17, then I'll adjust and switch to a calculated shipping. This one was going out to Cali, so I got a quick test on if my numbers were right, and I was. It went to California, weighed like 1 pound, 13 ounces, something like that. So the final price was $12.07. So right underneath the $12.50. It was a number I heard a lot of other people on YouTube saying they send their golf clubs out at. A reseller decathlon. Shay's been at the post office every day this week. That's awesome. This will be my 4th day out of the 5. So not too bad. UPS twice and UPS 4 times. I mean, USPS 4 times. Leroy has you being projected up on the barbershop. Can you imagine the barbers? Oh my God. They would kick him out so fast. They'd be like, what the hell happened to you, Leroy? What happened when you moved to South Carolina? Get the hell out of here. Leroy's got a southern accent now. They just can't understand him. Jennifer, you're going to do a live jewelry opening soon. Jennifer, talking about making more videos, Jen? Or is Lisa just trying to pressure you into making one? All right. Double T, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I'm on. Get ready to start your shipping. Nice. I did mine already today. Got everything in the living room ready to go once I get off of here. Golf clubs are at least $1 cheaper UPS on Pirate Ship. Next week, golf clubs go. All right, I'll take a look at Pirate Ship for those. Okay. That starts next week, Tommy? I thought that was supposed to start in January. I mean, I really haven't looked into it since I don't send that many golf clubs out, being this the first one. But yeah, I'll take a look at that for sure. Oh. Text for work. That's not good. Two, didn't want to get that backed up, so went out twice yesterday. Wow, twice yesterday. That's awesome. Yeah, the last 2 weeks, I've actually been going out on Saturday to the post office just because I didn't want to get backed up. Granted, backed up for me means like 8 packages. So it's not really backed up. But if I wait till Monday and try to do like 8 to 10 packages on the morning so I could get one scan sheet, it could take me quite a while to ship. Not Jake long, but still take a little bit longer. Yes, what is your thought? Look at that. Leroy's been listening in these other chats. Yes, January. I'm dumb. I haven't slept yet. It feels like January. Oh, yeah, Tommy. It's about time for you to have another one of those 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. type sleeps and get you recharged for another week or two. Because of the length. Yes, that's what I've heard Lisa. It's all because of the length. Ooh. Some of the people in our office are trying to start unionized. So that's interesting. Out in our warehouse. UPS has been much cheaper these days for bigger and heavier items. Yes, they have, especially when using Pirate Ship. That was so entertaining last night, watching Jake with those shoes and saying they're $2 cheaper. I'll Frankenbox because it's $2 cheaper on UPS. It's just hilarious because I remember when UPS first came out on Pirate Ship, we all had this long conversation on Jake's channel about how much cheaper Pirate Ship is with UPS on a lot of things. And he kept saying, no, it's never going to be. I got the free USPS boxes. Why am I going to go pay for a box just to save a buck or two? And now look what he's doing. Granted, he's got his free Amazon boxes that he just keeps Frankenboxing. I look at the time aspect. But I also ordered multiple shoe boxes for UPS. That way I don't always have to be pigeonholed into just doing USPS. UPS rocks. I ship out a lot of larger items. Yeah, UPS has been great lately. I've definitely been using them a lot too with Mercari and Facebook, obviously. So I've been making more trips out to our local UPS. They're starting to get to know me well. Hopefully that continues after Christmas season. This is how I know I'm paying attention to the chat. It's taking me so long to write one email, but it's okay. I'm having fun. Annette has me in and out of these damn jewelry auctions. Yeah, Lisa, how is Annette? I rarely see her around anymore in any chats. Any closer to hours? I'm getting there. Sitting right around that 1400 mark. So about to cross over into like 1390 probably tomorrow. I've knocked out about 250-ish since I hit 1,000 subs. I had like almost 1,700 hours when I hit 1,000 subs to go. So yeah, making some ground. I'm pretty happy with the way I'm doing. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I'm keeping up a little bit better today, aren't I, Jennifer? Does doing lives really help? They do. My videos, since I'm normally 6 to 10 minute length videos, I get anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes watched per video. So even with 1 to 200 people watching a video, that's not a lot of time. The lives, I've done the last 3 at exactly 2 hours, and I've gone between 35 and 55 hours. Like the lowest was 35, the top was 55, and I think the middle was somewhere around like 42, 41, something like that. And I've actually been getting more replay on the lives, where some of the lives I've actually had 10 to 15 minutes worth of replay. So 10 to 15 minutes worth of replay on a 2-hour live is getting me more minutes and hours too than it would with my pre-records. I would need 5 or 6 people to watch a video to match that. So yeah, the lives have definitely been helping. Leroy just shipped a big package over 65 pounds and it cost me under $1 a pound UPS. All right. That's not bad at all, Leroy. See you, Melanie. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Thanks, Jen. She's doing good. She went out thrifting last weekend and spent 6 hours at one. 6 hours. Wow. She really is thorough. She can ship her butt off. I'm glad she's doing well. Just haven't seen her much. I was wondering where she's been. Little Miss Q, hey, how you doing? You're at 640 subs, and then Mountain Man Trezor shouted me out in his video today. I need to get on my hours, though. Okay, how much have you been picking up subs from Mountain Man? Or did that get you to the 640? I think, by the way, I read that you were at 640 and then he shouted you out, so you're hoping to get a little bump from that. Oh, she can shop her butt off. All right. I was going to say, I could see her doing both, because if she's shopping a ton, she's most likely listing and shipping a ton, I would think. That's awesome. You're doing great. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. It's so funny now, guys, like seeing a year later, like December 16th is 1 year on YouTube for me. Between the pre-records and then when I first kind of dabbled in lives, the change, like I feel so much more comfortable in front of a camera now. I still stumble over my words half the time, but that's just me. But I don't hesitate going in front of the camera anymore and talking. Like it's just, oh, all right, it's time to film. Just cut it on and I'm able to go. There's no more nervousness. I'm just having fun and doing it. Just shouting you out at 11:30. Okay, might not get much from it, but it's going to, yeah, every little bit helps. Troy gets a lot of viewers, so you'll most likely have some people come over and obviously check out your channel. Hopefully they sub too. Yeah, that's great. That's good. Now, did you meet up with Troy or did Troy just give you a shout out? She likes shopping more than listing. I think that's a lot of us, Lisa. A lot of us enjoyed that part of it more than the listing, shipping. We like the shopping and the getting paid parts. So much going on there today. Wow. Copper State Treasures. Hey, how are you? Glad you could stop in. Thanks for watching. Double T. It's been a year for me too, but I'm only at 460 subs, but my watch hour is a little over halfway, I think. That's awesome. You definitely do longer videos than I do. I've had some longer videos that were 20 minutes plus, and they've gotten 7 or 8 minutes of watch time. So 100 views there plus the 7 minutes. That's 700. That's over 10 hours video. Much better than my normal short ones. I just struggle making longer videos. For how much I enjoy filming and being in front of the camera, I just can't sit down and talk for that long about a haul or a thrift or something like that. And then plus I try to think back on myself. I struggle watching long videos. So I usually don't make long videos. And I have my rotation. I had every live and video to. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. You just shouted you out. No idea. Hey, that's cool. That sometimes those are the best ones when you don't expect them. Like I'm sure Leroy didn't expect me to mention him in yesterday's video. I'm sure Leroy didn't watch it because Leroy doesn't watch anybody. It's pre-records. He just pops in live. Yeah, I'm messing with you, Leroy. This is amazing. People come off the street and they sell food, sneakers, jewelry. I'm just going to stay at the barbershop and thrift. Leroy's back to buying from those crackheads, isn't he? Troy's a good guy. He is. I enjoy watching Troy's lives and his premieres and whenever he's on something. Troy's just a fun person to watch. I really appreciate that. I do. Yeah, I know there's quite a few people that stop in Johnny's chat in the morning. They've been really trying to help me out, and it shows. I've been, if I don't put out a video, I'm usually like 3 to 4 hours, like for a day. Lately, I don't think I've dropped below like 7. So there's obviously people playing my playlist, and I appreciate everybody who does that. What? Leroy doesn't watch my videos? What's a food sneaker? Sounds unsanitary. Really like Troy. Always have watched him. Yeah, he's fun. He's a fun one to watch. I try to pop in the premieres when I can. I just usually forget. I'm usually watching somebody else's live and just forget to pop in. The lives really help with hours for sure. They definitely do. They do. Especially once you start getting over like 20, 30 people watching, then they just really start to roll in. Ooh. Just got rated on Macari. That means more money. I don't know what item, but I will take it. Yeah, I don't mind shipping on Macari to Alaska. Somebody actually, I had something that was UPS, and the person contacted me and said UPS doesn't ship to Alaska. I don't know if that's true or not. Tommy, if you're still here, you used to work for UPS. You probably chime in and say that, but he said UPS doesn't ship to Alaska. So he asked me to switch it to US Postal Service, and whatever. I didn't care. I just went in, switched the item over to that. He paid 50 cents extra for the shipping, and it just got there. I would hate to see how much that would have cost to ship through like eBay or something going to Alaska. But through Macari, their flat rate, I'll take it. Oh, you're going to, okay. Yeah, let me know what time. I'll definitely stop in. Yeah, Jennifer, I am too. I feel so bad because there's so many people that I know do watch my videos and comment, and I enjoy their videos. But trying to watch everyone's videos, that's just not possible for me, especially with how much I enjoy being in the lives. That's awesome. They're fun. They can be a little nerve-wracking in the beginning, like honestly, like really nerve-wracking, especially if you don't have somebody do those first couple ones with you. But as you get the hang of it, they become a lot more fun. They 100% do. That's what I thought, Tommy. And P.O. Box, it actually wasn't. Like, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it was to an actual address. It's not showing me now. Let's see what the tracking says. And you know what? It wasn't a PO box, but it came out as being delivered to a parcel locker. I definitely don't remember the guy having a post office box in his address, but it does say parcel locker. Jennifer's never doing lives. Someone had so many issues with USPS, they had to ship it via UPS. Yeah, it's funny. Some people, like, they just have issues and they just don't want to deal with certain companies. Try to go back and watch your shout out, and then I found out you were on Siam here. I appreciate that, Leroy. And I appreciate you actually trying to go watch a pre-record for once. Thank you. Shay, that's why she's doing shorts. Yeah, like I've said before, Shay, I can't wait to see how your channel grows doing the shorts and lives, because balancing it with the lives, you're definitely going to get the hours quick. So that'll be fun to see. The longer you could stay on, the better for your hours. How far away from your hours? I think you may have already said, but I can relate. No, it's no problem. I mean, we've all been in these chats where we've all heard the same thing multiple times because people are always coming in and out. I am about 1,400 hours away. And yeah, going on longer definitely does help the lives more, as long as you've got the viewers. I've noticed the longer I stay on, the more viewers come in. And then it hits this point where I'm just on too long and the viewers start to drop again. I try to keep an eye on that. I've noticed between the 1.5 to 2 hour mark, people start dipping out. So that's usually when I'm close to wrapping it up. Also, after an 1.5 hours or so, I start getting bored and just want to go move on to something else. Everyone needs a Jennifer as a mod. That's true. Jennifer is so helpful. She definitely is. It reminds me, let me go in here and give a couple wrenches. I don't look at it often. I kind of get into StreamYard and then just kind of forget about everything. But I do have the YouTube up on my work computer. If I do, I won't be other than my hands. All right. That sounds like Chris. Like I keep telling Chris, he can go live. He can go live. Just show your hands playing with your plush. But I guess now that he's monetized, he really doesn't care. Wish I was good creating YouTube content as I am linking. Jennifer's shadow videos on how to be a mod. There you go. How-tos on those. And I knew what you meant, Leroy. That speech to text got you again, didn't it? Be some nice evergreen content there for you, Jen. So Jennifer, we all always call you Jennifer. Everybody does. Do you not like being called Jen, or do you get annoyed when people call you Jen? Or is it just something for some reason we all call you Jennifer and it's just kind of stuck? All right, let me try to finish this email. Can't blame it on Siri. It's all my fault. Were you talking like this as you did it again? And it just couldn't understand you? Yeah, no problem, Copper State. Leroy. Jennifer, some things are so simple that people just can't do it. I mean, you've seen people say, I can't find so-and-so's channel. I can't find this channel. And you 2 seconds later, like, what are you talking about? It's right here. Here's the link. Call her the animal whisperer. All right, Shay's 8 away from 400 subs. Insane growth for the last month. That's awesome. That is awesome. With how much you've been around now with lives and stopping in other chats, what are you averaging? Probably about 100 a month or so right now? Don't like being called Jenny. Okay. So Jen, Jennifer, just no Jenny. All right. Wow, they actually voted for union. Interesting. Only my pop-up called me Jenny, and when I was still like 6. Okay. Annie, Lisa. All right. Nice. The only person I call me Jenny on YouTube is Chad Gateway Picker. I've noticed even I do it. We just like to shorten names. Everybody likes to do it. It's just so much easier. Like it's like a lot of people just don't want to say your actual name. They want to come up with something like feeling like they're unique. Like they've come up with something nobody else has called you, even if everybody else calls you it. I've noticed with a lot of names too, we all want to add that E sound on. Like people try to call me Paulie. I hate Paulie. It drives me crazy. But how many times do you see people do that? Rob, they changed to Bobby, Paul, Paulie. Like people just like to add that E sounding on the names. I don't know why. Wow, my two buddy says I've had 757 subs. Negative 757 subs in the last 30 days. Oh, Mo. Mo, what are you doing? You need to get Leroy back live on your channel. 100 plus subs, just went over 200 plus watch hours. We're doing the shorts lives in the last 2 weeks. Nothing crazy, but slowly growing. Cool. That's awesome. Are the hours actually shorts and live combined? Or just from the lives? I've noticed in my analytics, the hours say one thing, but when I go to the monetization tab, it's a different number since the shorts haven't been counting into the hours needed for monetization. Minus. That's crazy. Oh, Mo, that's too funny. Most people call you Copper. I'm totally fine with it. All right. Yeah, I don't know why. I always just say Copper State. I go the whole way. Yeah, like, let me see if I actually know what I'm talking about, Shay. Yeah, my hours for the last 365 days shows 2,600, where my monetization tab shows 2,553. And it makes sense since I do have a handful of shorts and a couple of them did well. So that would probably be that little gap on hours right there, I would think. Shorts only count when not on short shelf. Oh, okay. I didn't even know they counted just normal off of the short shelf. That's news to me. I thought shorts just didn't count at all. I mean, you really need a short to do really well to get amount of time to make any big difference, I would think. I mean, especially most shorts are under 40 seconds. What the fuck is a short shelf? Those are the shelves where the short people on YouTube can get to. Jen. Looks like both shorts and lives are there. Okay, cool. I mean, they could be changing stuff frequently. You know, all these platforms are constantly changing stuff. Oh boy. Mo, you're not lying. It says negative 757. Oh, that's hilarious. Man, Mo, who did you piss off? Who did you piss off? Man, negative 757. That might be some kind of record. Are you out there buying subs, Mo, and they just finally caught on and took them all away? Now, Mo, did you make your subs private? I don't remember them ever being private before. Because going to your channel page right now, it doesn't say the subs at all. Like even when you search you in the search, it just says 304 videos. It doesn't mention anything about your subs. Huh. And that too. I'm good at pissing people off. Shay's got 600 to 800 plus plays on my shorts. That's awesome. What to make a short about? Hey, Dina, how are you? Glad you could stop in. Appreciate it. Too cheap for that. We know, Mo. You're too cheap. Like a shelf short people can't reach. Short girl problems. Pissing on them or pissing them off, Mo? Good question. Oh boy. Mo's channel is just going crazy. He doesn't even realize his subs are now private. How do you even change that? Good question. I've never tried, so I can't tell you, but I'm sure it's pretty simple. It's probably in your settings to make your subs public or private. Just not sure which one. Just take a look at that though. Yeah, I noticed that because your subs have always shown, Mo. So to go there right now and see that it's not showing how many you have was interesting to me. That is true about Mo. YouTube taking off his friend list. Do not need any negative feedback or subs taken away. I do not know you. We do not have the same. Oh. YouTube is about to know you like eBay does, Leroy. And all thanks to Mo. All thanks to Mo. Just don't start emailing YouTube asking where your subs are now, like Mo's about to do. Okay. Analytics, it tells you if it came from the short shelf or others. Yeah, I've seen with shorts that it'll say short shelf or short feed or something like that. Might be short feed. I don't know. But it says short, and then the other places that your short get views from. I just never knew those hours counted. That's news. Maybe I'll have to make a couple more shorts. Can you contact YouTube? That sounds really strange, like a glitch. Mo is very good at contacting people when there's problems. All the eBay reps know him, even the ones out in India at the call center. So I'm sure if he can't figure this out, YouTube is going to start hearing from him as well. My subs haven't moved in a long time. It doesn't go up or down, just stays the same. Mo's going to, yep, exactly, Dina. Mo's going to call them, not email them. Imagine if YouTube had a hotline. Oh my God, the amount of calls they would be getting would probably be insane. All right, Mo found it. Let's see if he can figure it out. He had to watch a YouTube video. Everything's on YouTube. No mom talk. They might have blacklisted him in Silicon Valley. Next thing you know, Mo's going to take the drive over and start banging on the door. They don't count on short shelf, and if it short takes off, it's from the shelf. Okay. So really, the only hours you're really getting are from the people who watch your channel that might see it in their subscriptions, their homepage, not on the short shelf, or if they go to your channel, then I guess. Okay. What did that mean, Tommy? Of course Mo found a number. Mo is always going to find a number. If I can guess, I'm thinking Mo is probably dialing that number right now to see if it actually is YouTube. He's going to test it out and see if that's a number he can start using for future reference. Annette, what's going on? Was just talking about you. How are you? Miss seeing you around. And yes, I need watch hours. The only thing Leroy knows about a shelf is an elf on the shelf. What are you guys talking about? That's pretty bad that that's the only thing about a shelf you know, Leroy, because I've heard you're pretty good at building shelves. So if you don't know much about shelves that you're building, and I might not be hiring you in the future. There's a site called YouTube Pissed Customer. Mo, did you just make that site? Dina called eBay a couple days ago. I was going to ask if they knew you. But was afraid they were going to hang up on her. Oh, I'm telling you, I wonder how many people there know Mo. I wonder if they know him on a first name basis too. Like he doesn't even have to say his store name. He just goes, "It's Mo. Callie Mo. You know me." I know. Lisa sent me. Yeah, we were wondering. We haven't seen you around much. I know I've seen you when I've popped in a couple auction type lives just to stay high, but I haven't really seen you anywhere other than those, and not even really many of those. It's good to see it. Glad you're doing well. Definitely one of the people I enjoy talking to on here. See, like Jen says, we miss you. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Glad you could stop in. How's your day going? All right, finally done with that email. I think that only took about 45 minutes. That's a new record for about 6 sentences. It's funny when Tommy was talking about an eBay rep called Crystal. I've talked to her several times. Sometimes you need to take a little YouTube break. That is very true, Annette. Very true. That's one of the reasons why I do enjoy having the sports and all the craziness with that and trying to spend some time with the family in the evening, because if I didn't, I know my personality, I'd probably sit here and keep watching YouTube and keep chatting, and then probably never get off. Annette is alive. Yes, she is. The day is good so far. That's awesome. Mo, was she in bed? Mo's got to send Christmas cards to all the eBay reps. Problem with Mo sending Christmas cards, he's probably going to mail them on the 26th. He's probably going to get busy, forget, and then send them out late. Yeah, Tommy, did you see any Sunny's show last night? I bounced over there when Krillin came on. Took a little break from Jake's show and was listening to him over there. He was talking about your and Tracy's show, and how you guys need to talk about more reselling, because you would get so many more viewers if you talked about reselling late at night like you do. I don't know. I try to say when he's there, people only want to see him go to Taco Bell. They don't want to hear him talk about reselling. And he was saying, you guys need more guests. You guys need more guests. But I'm sure it's probably all stuff Crone's already told you before. It was kind of funny. Sonny's just like, yeah, okay, Krillin. Married you and Harry might cross the border, come looking for me. You know, Annette, it's possible they crossed the border because they're still not going into Philly. They're just going over there to Jersey. So Tommy doesn't have to worry about his life being taken here in Philadelphia. They'll be early for next year. There you go, Mo. That's a good way to look at it. Dana will never happen. He is too cheap. Good point, Leroy. Tommy and Crystal bonded in bed. Yeah, I guess she does her work from bed. Krillin is a critic now. He is. Oh, Krillin said it. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I was cracking up. That's why I never came back into Jake's live, because I was just cracking up so much listening to Krillin over there. It was great when Sonny kind of put him on the spot and was like, So, Krillin, why don't you go live? Why don't you make some videos? And Krill was just, well, the thing is, I mean, just normal Krillin. It was hilarious. It was just fun to watch. I know where to find Annette under all the mountains of jewelry. She's fancy like that. If Tommy and Harry are crossing the border, I need to know. Thought he meant Jake said it. No, that was Krillin last night. I don't think he meant it as Jake said that. But yeah, Krillin was talking about other channels and how big they are and all that. And that we need more reselling content late at night because there's not much of it. I don't know. I enjoy Tommy and Tracy's show how it is, and I'm sure all of us that watch it do. That's why we all keep coming back. We all need that little break from reselling. It's about all that's happening with it if I don't get my butt in gear. Lisa lies. Oh, you thought he meant Sunny said it. I don't know. I'm confused. I might have said it wrong. But yeah, Krillin was saying a lot of the stuff. Sunny was kind of looking at him like, what are you talking about, Krillin? Unless there was some more before I got on that I missed. David, how are you? Thanks for popping in. How are things going over there? You're lucky. It's 5 o'clock over there, right? I wish it was 5 o'clock here. Tommy would blow his head off talking about reselling daily. Yeah, you totally would. And I could tell your show is a nice break from it. It seems like a nice relief for you from it, just to get everything out and just talk about whatever. And I think we all enjoy it for that too. Because too many of these shows, including mine, we talk about reselling. Everybody does. It's what we do. But you need that break. That's why on my lives, if somebody mentions anything about sports, you see me go off on a tangent pretty quick because it's just nice to step away from it. Whatever, my eBay store is on fire. Tonight is more chicken wings and Guinness. Nice, Leroy. How long are you going to be in Rhode Island for? When are you coming back? Dave, not too bad. Everything's going good there. Good. Glad to hear. Glad your weekend's gotten started. I am counting down to mine. It can't get here quick enough. So Jen also has a mountain of jewelry. All right. Let me send this email. Hey, Leroy, Mo wants to know where his wings are. You coming back Monday? Okay. All right, that email is sent. And unfortunately, that means I will be having to meet with salespeople soon and train them. And like Tommy talking about reselling daily, wanting to blow his head off. By the time I am done with that training, I am going to want to blow mine off because that's going to be long. 2 to 3 hours with each guy training. Not fun. Especially when my boss wants to sit in on the first one or two. Mo likes some extra crispy, Leroy. Utah Blunt and Gone. What's going on, man? How are you? Glad you're able to stop in. And that's trying to put together a plan instead of spinning wheels. Step 1, stay off YouTube. How's that working out for you, Annette? I know little birdie told you to stop in, but here you are. Yeah, I need to get plans in place for the new year. I need to kind of create schedules for myself. I don't like schedules. It's actually easier for me to get off track when I have a schedule made. But I think I need something in front of me. That way I can keep saying, look, you missed that, you'll miss that. And hopefully that gets my butt in gear on actually getting a lot more of this stuff listed. Oh, you can have Leroy's bones and grizzle. eBay sends you wings. You won't be able to talk for a few minutes. Call them and harass them. So don't be surprised if you don't get a bunch for Christmas, just so you can't call them. Can't list a shitload like all of you because I can't make too much money because I need med insurance. That makes sense. That makes total sense, Jennifer. And she meant I, not why. It's because it's me. Oh, thank you, Annette. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. All right, make sure I got everybody. Now there's another email I had to send today. Don't know who it is. I'm trying to think of that. Jen, you can't afford because of your daughter's diabetes meds and supplies. That makes total sense. Makes total sense, Jennifer. You got to do what you got to do to be able to afford that kind of stuff. I wish a lot of that stuff was a lot more affordable. My wife hurt her knee on Tuesday while she was decorating the tree, and she's not sure what it is. It's the same knee where she had ACL surgery about 4 or 5 years ago, and she's just in constant pain since Tuesday night. But she doesn't want to go get checked out because, it's end of the year. So at this point, she's like, why not wait 3 weeks? Then it's the new year. And I go to the doctor, and then all of that, and obviously the MRI, and then if work needs to be done, all of that can count towards next year's deductible if we just wait 3 weeks, and then we can get over that quick. Because there's 3 weeks, 4 weeks left this year. Her and the kids all just came over to my insurance policies. So obviously, if she waits, that'll make a nice dent, especially if she needs any work done. Hopefully she doesn't, but it'll start off the year with a nice dent into that deductible. So just sucks watching her right now and all that pain and refusing to go. I'm telling her, go. I don't care. Like, if you're in that much pain, just go get it checked out. And then we can worry about the other stuff later. It's not like they're going to do any surgeries or anything now. Like before the end of the year, it's 3 or 4 weeks. They want $300 for a sticky blood sugar sensor. Wow, that's expensive. My dad has diabetes, and the medicine he has to take with his old insurance, I think he was paying like $1,400 a month. It was insane. Like, how are people supposed to do that? I don't understand. That sucks. Piece of plastic with sticky stuff. Huh. She's got it wrapped up. She just has no idea what it is, because even if she turns a certain way, touches something, and she works at a preschool as a teacher's aide, so she's moving all day long. She said a lot of the pain is right where the screw is that they put in when she had her ACL surgery. So that's got her pretty nervous. I keep saying, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. But yeah, with it being most of the pain right around that screw, she's nervous something happened with that. Yeah, definitely does not cost them anywhere near $300 to make that, Jennifer. Maybe ask them to charge your insurance in January, even if you see them this month. My dentist did that before. Yeah, I know some offices will. What we are thinking of possibly doing is just having her go checked out. And when they say MRI, if they won't do it, then obviously just schedule it for like January 2. That way it's like right then and it's already in the new year. So we'll see. They're greedy. Yep, absolutely. They're greedy people are in poorhouse because of medical insurance. It's funny you say that, Lisa, because my plan is the high deductible plan. So I have to pay a certain amount before my insurance will cover anything. So you would think that means you have to pay whatever the bill is, but no. The doctor's office sends the bill to the insurance company. The bill might be $400 for an office visit. Say it's that. The insurance company would normally pay $200. That's what the insurance company tells me to pay. And I'm like, wow, you just cut everything in almost half and you guys agree upon it. Then why charge so much? But at the same time, it'd be nice if the insurance company just said pay the $400, because then I can knock my deductible out quicker and then have them paying. But that won't happen. What is this? um, but yeah, seeing those explanation of benefits and seeing how much the insurance company says they would pay and then what you're responsible for is amazing. Like it's never anywhere near a doctor's office asked for. Medical would keep me away from Mo. $900 a month for the sensors, Jennifer. Wow. Just one of yours is $900 a month. Wow. Just crazy. You can get her an over-the-counter knee brace. It might stay with knee issues or her more. Yeah, Mo, she gets nervous all the time. Like any pain in her knee, she gets nervous because she had her surgery. Actually, not probably like 5 years ago. Yeah, about 5 years ago, because it was about when she was about to test for her black belt the first time. She had tore her ACL and had to miss her test. She's now fine, but there is still weakness and stuff like that. So it's definitely not the same. It's a total ripoff, Jennifer. You're right. She's probably going to hear this later and be like, really? You're talking about me? You're really talking about me this much? Thanks. Jennifer, or Jen, how are you? Glad you're able to pop in. Yes, you're able to finally catch it. And I'll tell you, the times have been completely all over the place. Like today I went on 11:30. I think I started. Yeah, it's about an hour, 15 minutes now. But yeah, they're going to be all over depending on whatever work's doing. I had to go through life-saving treatment 6 months ago. It took less than 3 weeks to clear my entire savings. Wow, that is crazy. Jennifer, maybe you can get paid under the table to mod. You should get top dollar since you're the OG. Yeah, I'm sure there's some people that probably do. I know Johnny likes to promote her milkshakes. Try to get her something for helping him out so much. Thank you, Dina. Yes, make sure to hit that like button. Always appreciate it. Leroy will not hit the thumbs up until he gets another shout out. Oh, all right. Hit that dislike button then, Leroy. Good thing is now nobody can see how many dislikes I get. It's still so weird seeing that on the tube now. Like you just see the like number and then no dislike number. I don't even understand the point of it in general. Like I don't need the like, don't need the dislike. I don't look at them. I don't look at it as a, oh, I need to watch this video because it's got 1,000 likes. Like that doesn't matter to me. And I don't know if it matters to any of us seeing that. I think it just matters to the person who's making the video, like for their ego thinking, oh, wow, they all like my video. Medical took it off from YouTube. She does. Jennifer does a lot for everyone. What up, Q? What's going on, man? Hope things are going well over there. I'm guessing you're probably at work yourself right now. Got our medical system different now. It is awful. Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely awful. And I'm noticing it that much more now that the kids and the wife are on mine. We know you do it because you enjoy it, Jennifer, but it's still nice to get back to you. It's like me. I do YouTube for fun, but it will be nice to get something out of it eventually. Like even going live right now, like I dropped that buy me a coffee, but I don't expect anybody to actually do it. I think I've gotten a total of 5 or 6 out of all the lives I've ever done. And it's like nice that people do it, but there's really no need. You don't expect it. I was so surprised when Justin did that the other day. That was very nice of him. Here, not here, not here, caregiving duties. All right, Annie. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I do appreciate that. Off today, Q. Okay, so you're in the garage shipping and listing. All right. Tommy's lost many hours of sleep over thumbs down. Now, Tommy, do you see the thumbs down go like increase like exponentially sometimes during the show when you like say certain things? Do people just all of a sudden just go, oh no, fuck him and fuck that? Thumbs down. Shit, Jennifer. I should have just put my PayPal link instead. Yeah. Why is that, Jen? Just the fee, or just another way for them to track you, having it go through another website? Ah, that's who I was supposed to email. Now I remember. All right. Yes, PayPal from now on. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I saw Jake might have posted something about Buy Me a Coffee isn't going to be using PayPal anymore. I didn't notice that. I didn't get the same email that he got. I don't know if I got any email about any changes. Have any of you guys heard about that? Comes up on PayPal like you made a sale, not a gift. Yeah, I've noticed it goes through like, and it hits you with the fee. Not like it's like friends and family, like most people would do for something like that. Yeah, I don't see anything from Buy Me a Coffee in my email. PayPal doesn't seem to get along with anyone anymore. I wonder if part of it has to do with them working with Facebook now on the Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. I was caught off guard the other day. I went into my bank account and I saw a pending deposit from PayPal, and I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, I haven't gotten anything from PayPal. Why am I having a pending deposit? And then I'm like, could this be hackers like trying to do a deposit to see if the account's valid, and then all of a sudden they're going to start taking out? Like, it just surprised me because I like, what the hell is this? Like, I texted I texted Paul Philly Flipper and asked him, like, does Facebook make their payments through PayPal? And he told me they did, and that made me feel good because I'm like, okay, at least now I know. But I noticed even when I went to my bank account after pending and it went in as an actual deposit, it doesn't say like Facebook sales, anything. It just still says PayPal transfer. Like, I was just surprised to see Facebook using PayPal for that. I just did not know. I might have missed it when I signed up. Have Johnny change it on the morning show. He would do that. Yep. PayPal takes the fee. Jennifer, how are you? Another Jennifer in here this morning. Appreciate you stopping by. You have to choose who pays the fee when setting it up. Yeah, I don't remember how I set it up. I probably took it because I don't want anybody to have to pay a fee to give me something. AR, what's going on, man? Enjoyed watching you on Flip the World yesterday. It was good to see you on there. I was horrified of PayPal because of listening to people's problems with it, but knock on wood, I've had no problems with it so far. That's awesome, Jen. Yeah, I've had no problems with PayPal. Everything's run smooth for years with me. I've had PayPal account now probably 20 plus years, or around 20 years. It's crazy to think it's been that long. I was just surprised to see it with Facebook. Night's Life, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Definitely do. How are things out there? I'm sure you guys are getting ready to enjoy your night over there. PayPal is out of control crazy. The glitches alone are enough to make you crazy. Well, see, I didn't notice that. I don't use PayPal much anymore since I switched over to managed payments. And I don't do any private sales like with the auction websites, so I don't use it much. Just get a notification I pay myself in PayPal when a Facebook Marketplace payment comes in. Huh. Yeah, I got no notifications in my PayPal. But then again, I know Facebook asked me to set up my PayPal account with them, like to give them my address that's used for that. Just recently popped up and I didn't. Like, if you're paying me already, you don't need my PayPal account as well. Twitch pays me via PayPal as well. Okay. Yeah, never noticed that. Ella, how are you? How's your Friday going so far? Everybody's saying hi to each other now that multiple people came in. Jennifer, eBay scares her more than PayPal. With the way they're going, a lot of people, that is happening now. It's dark and cold over there. Okay. Yeah, it's cold over here. It's not too dark today, but it's definitely cold. I'm ready for winter to be over already.
Your wife is calling. Pick up. You wouldn't want what happened last time to happen again, would you?
Oh, I'm jealous. The wife got lunch at work today. Like I said, she's a teacher's aide at a preschool, and the PTO there, they first Friday of every month they bring in lunch for all the teachers and the teachers' aides, and they actually had it from a decent restaurant in the area this week, so that's pretty cool. What happened last time? I don't know. Is that for me, Jennifer? I'm lost. Good question. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let me get this last email sent. Oh, your ringtone. Nothing happened last time. It's just a funny ringtone I found. When we were engaged, I had one about your fiance calling, and the kids just loved it and they were cracking up. So when I got married, they kept saying, "You're married now. You can't have one that says fiance." So I went looking and found that one and I played it, and they just lost their shit laughing. So I put it on there. It actually gets kind of annoying. A lot of times I actually have my phone just on silent because I hate ringtones of any kind. And I just would rather look at my phone when I feel like looking at it than always hearing the ring go off or the notification for anything go off. But yeah, that one's pretty funny. Lisa, Ella has sent you a message on Instagram. I know it is. I was kidding. Yeah, I was just caught off guard. I'm like, what happened last time? Like, honestly, half the time, I don't even realize how long this is and what it says. Just making me kind of jealous. I had Chipotle chicken sandwiches. That sounds really good. Makes me want to go over to Chipotle now and get a bowl for lunch. That might actually happen when I go to the post office, because the post office is right around the corner from there. I haven't had Chipotle in a while. Definitely one of my favorite. Okay, either is fine. All right. Everybody's still saying hi. So what does everyone have going on for their weekend? Are there any those of you in nice areas, are there good garage sales going on? Any big estate sales? Any of that? I was thinking of maybe hitting one or two thrift stores in the morning before I start my cleaning. But we will see. It all depends on how the wife's knee feels and if I have to help her sit up at the tree yard tomorrow or not. But I'm definitely getting that itch to get out there and source again, just because I haven't been out in a while. I know my pile in my garage is still quite huge, still has to get listed, but I just got that itch to get out there and, buy some new stuff. You're always more likely to list new stuff just than go back and list stuff that's been sitting there. Might actually make a bag and go donate some of that stuff just to feel better that it's going down. Jennifer can't shop until... That sounds like a lot of us right now, Jennifer. It really does. Ooh, a VFW rummage sale. That could definitely be good. You could probably find some good stuff there. And then a few estate sales. Sounds like you're going to have a busy day, Jen. Some tie-dye. That sounds fun. Yeah, during the spring and summer, my daughter, wife, and the granny, they do tie-dye a couple times. They love doing that stuff. Larry Stash, what's going on, buddy? How are you today? Better. I think they all need to get better with Instagram, Jen. Or Lisa, sorry. I kind of almost use it as a messenger for the people who like don't have their phone numbers for. Using Instagram to actually go like and promote and look at people's stuff, I just don't do good with that. Ella just got back from an estate sale. I see why they say go on the last day. I guess the prices were kind of insane today, weren't they? But the thing is, how much of that stuff would also be there on the last day? That I don't know. I really haven't done the estate sale thing. Jennifer, oh, you do it for resale. Okay, that's pretty cool. Donate to Savers. Okay. Is that what you're doing, or is that what you're recommending to me? Because in my area, there is not a Savers around at all. There used to be a Savers about 10 minutes down the road. And that was the only one in probably like 50 miles of us. But that closed a few years ago. Obviously, right before I started reselling, so I've never got to experience Savers and see what it's about.
You wouldn't want what happened last time.
But yeah, we don't have any Savers around here. Oh. Okay. I still have not been to any rummage sales. That's another thing I'm going to be looking for this winter. Go experience one of those. See what I can find. I'm doing good, Larry. I'm doing really good. It's Friday. The day's moving. It's almost over. Got 4 more hours of the regular job, and then we'll see. You do it every time you go. That's awesome. I mean, hey, if they're going to give you 20% off, I'd bring something every time too. Yeah, Jennifer, I don't know what it is, but this little region right here, Savers just didn't like us and they took off. AR, it's VFW Post 837. I would love it if our VFW right down the street did that. They, last few weekends, they've had craft sales for the holiday. And then obviously, you know, their beef and beers and bingos at nighttime. But in the daytime, they've been having holiday craft sales. And for me, when it comes to reselling, I don't care about a craft sale. It's hard to find good church sales. Those are usually the best. Yeah, where do you guys normally find church sales? Do you find them like on Craigslist, Facebook, just signs up in the neighborhood? Like, where would you normally find out where, like, you know, your church and rummage sales are? I don't go to church, so I don't know where those kind of things get posted. Larry's going to be doing an auction at 2 o'clock on Lori's Story channel. All right, Larry. You got anything good for that today? See, Jen's thinking the same way I am. How do you find a church sale? She never sees any. Yeah, I've never found one, never been to one, but I would definitely love to go to one and see what I can find. And that we don't have a Savers either, but we have 2 huge thrifts that are the equivalent of Savers. A lot of great sourcing there. Lisa just named it. $250 fire and light. And a $3 bag of stuff. That is awesome. That's a great find, Lisa. That's awesome. I really see them usually random Facebook or a sign. Okay. Kind of what I thought. Price on nipple clamps. Oh, that's hilarious, Jennifer. Well, yeah, Tommy. I know they're going to be at a church. I mean, how do you find out when they are? And yeah, I'm not a church person, so I definitely wouldn't know when they're having a church sale inside of a church. I am way past those days. Little Miss Hughes made her best profits at church sales. All right. And I've seen Troy does a lot of them. Like, he comes out with some good stuff. Yeah. Sounds like Jen's going to have a pretty busy weekend. That's pretty good. A lot of stuff. Do you think you'll find any Pokemon now? Have you had any luck at the stores recently? What up, Big Thrift Philly Dan? What's going on? How are things with you? Have you seen anything good in the area for this weekend, or you just doing the thrift store scene? I will have some plush DVDs, tiny bit of jewelry, health and beauty. It's a wide variety of stuff, Larry. I didn't know you dabbled in jewelry too. I knew the plush DVDs and some of the health and beauty stuff. Church thrift stores are good too. I have one that's fill a bag for $8. That's cool. I don't know of any church thrift stores around here either. I mean, yeah, I can't think of any. Larry's going to the bins in Western Maryland and swiping all the toys. It's a hot spot. Okay. How far a ride is that for you, Tommy? Pokemon sucks. Nope, not this time. Find a brand in a box vintage at church sales from the little old ladies donating the Christmas gifts that they got 40 years ago and kept in the closet. That would not surprise me. That's probably the place where, all the old gifts that they just never re-gifted come out, and that's pretty funny. Larry, is it the same jewelry you showed before? Hopefully not, Larry. Hopefully it's some new jewelry. Prince Albert. All right. Get this last email. See what this guy said. So, Tommy, are you guys having a guest this weekend, or is it just you and Tracy? Do you guys have any guests coming up anytime soon? I know Dom was saying the other night he's trying to get you guys onto his show on a Wednesday night. I was watching him with Tesla Picker the other day, which is cool. I haven't seen Dave on much lately. It was good to see him on a show. I wish I had the energy he does to work as much as he does, still do YouTube, still do reselling, and all of the kids' sports. Yeah, I don't know how he does all that, but it's impressive. Yes, only a couple of pieces left. It's not mine from my sister's store. Okay, so that would explain why it's the same stuff again. Okay, well, the stuff that's left. Larry and his Prince Albert are the real teen. Oh, that's good. All right. When are you going to come and thrift with me? And Lisa will hook you up. Yeah, Dan, I haven't made it out there to thrift with them yet, but everybody who has said they've had some good days. They've made some good sales. Yeah, Dave is fun to watch. I definitely enjoy watching his lives. I watched a little bit of the pre-records, just a little bit like everybody. I just don't watch much of them. But his lives, he's definitely very entertaining, and love hearing like just the stories he has all the time. Time is it 10 after? Okay. Yeah, my post office is usually on lunch from 1 to 2. So I usually head over there at 1:45, get to be there first in line at 2 o'clock when the guy comes back from lunch, and I usually never have to worry about waiting. I know, Annette, and I appreciate that. I would love to sometime soon. We will see what basketball season is going to bring. Usually Saturday is the one day I can source. if there's no sports. And I've been so busy. I was so busy with football the last couple months, and now we got the holidays. But I definitely plan on making a trip out there. I've still got to get up with Philly Picker Joe too. Jennifer sold a pair of vintage raccoon hair and lamb wool gloves. Interesting. $28. I think they were from the 60s. That was different. That's very different. Yeah, I can't even imagine that. Dude, stop. Dog's over there biting his knee. I'm like, what is all this noise coming from behind me? And I turn and he looks at me and he's just gnawing at his knee. Get my friend iPhones. I want to develop a new game like Pokemon Go, but if we're trying to find places to survive in Philadelphia, gotta find them all. There might not be many places, Tommy. Yeah, that makes me wonder what's the count up to now. See how quickly they can get towards. I think they can get to 600 this year, guys. 600 murders. Do you think Philly can do it? No, that's not what I want. I'm trying to look that up now and see where they're at. I don't know if Tommy or Dan happen to know. Thank you. At least an incentive to clean her car. It's been shocking that Pokemon bottles are selling better on Mercari and Poshmark over eBay. That's definitely possible, Jen. I think everybody, especially like the novice sellers, are probably buying up boxes at stores thinking they can also make money on eBay with them and then posting them. I know I've found some baseball card and basketball card boxes at my Walmart lately, and they don't sell the blasters at $20 anymore, or 20, 25, depending on the brand. A lot of them were the prices you would get on eBay. So I was just putting them back. Like, it was just no point. Like, me and my kids, we buy most cards just to collect the ones we want. And to see some boxes that I know are worth just $20 selling for $35 in Walmart too, I'm like, screw this. And I just put it back. All right, Jennifer, have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. And they have to kidnap you for a few days. Go to the bins in Western Maryland. Too far. Yeah, that's far from me too, Larry. No lies, my car is emptied every time we go thrifting. Wilmington's murder rate is probably higher. Philly is winning all things death this year. That is for sure. I'm trying to see that number now. I remember that. I myself on Mercari sells for me. It's growing on me for sure. Yeah, Mercari has definitely started to grow on me. Facebook too. Those two platforms for sure. They have. All right. Yeah, the ones around me when I went a couple weeks ago, I just didn't find much. I didn't like the prices. Maybe it was just the shock from going from garage sales to that, where they are a little bit higher. I got to get back out and look though and see. Then again, you mainly stay down by you, right? Or have you been coming up towards my way much lately? Do you two love in the same town? Jennifer, what are we talking about here? Loving in the same town? Oh, live. Okay. Okay. They're about 30 minutes away from each other. Okay, so yeah, you guys could get together quite a bit. What part of Jersey are you both in? I've been over in Jersey a lot recently for work. I've been all over the place. I've been, like, I know most of it by school districts, but I've been over in Hamilton, South Brunswick, Medford, Millview, Upper Township, Buena. I've been all over Jersey the last month. Yeah, they're very slowly picking up. They are. Cod Bites Fishing Adventures, evening from the UK. Hey, how are you? Glad you could stop in. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, 30 Jersey minutes is nothing. How they drive over there, you'd be done in 5 minutes with that drive. Let's see. Lisa is like an hour away from Jennifer. I'm wondering which one was closer. Okay. All good. Good. Good to hear. Glad for you. Your weekend is now officially started over there. Okay, and that's in Gloucester Township, and Lisa's in Palmyra. Okay. Yeah, you guys aren't far at all. Probably like 45 minutes or so from me. Double check if there's any more sales before I go to the post office. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to email eBay, or I'll pull a Mo and give them a call, because I had an issue with a label almost a month ago, and I canceled it and requested a refund. And we're sitting at over a month now, and I have not gotten that refund yet. It was like an $18 label. Then again, I don't know if that's just the post office that's slow, not wanting to give back money. That would be nice to get back. Holidays are definitely treating me good. It's Friday, I'm already above my normal weekly payout, so that's good. All right. Give her the address and she'll run the numbers, Jennifer. She'll tell you exactly down to the minute and from what roads you can get to her from. Post office makes you wait. Oh, it's 6 weeks. Okay. All right. I thought it was like 3 to 4 weeks. That stinks. All right. Well, we're at about an hour 45. I want to grab something to eat before I go to the post office, guys. Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with me like usual. I'm going to possibly go live tomorrow. Wife and the kids are going to be at the tree yard all day. So maybe I'll go live while I'm in the garage cleaning that place up and getting my work area back in order. So, guys, appreciate you coming out, watch me, and I will talk to you later and catch you on the next one.